Alright, I'm getting all three of you, Bose, Hex, and Jay. What do you hate most about travel days, dog? Like for me, it's that feeling like when you actually like start traveling that you're forgetting something at home. Like that feeling of something is just probably left and not with you. Is it the packing process?
Mine is like, I know mine.
Go ahead.
Going through security, I gotta take my Mac out, my shoes off.
Oh, especially if you have the systems in there, bro. They go open up the bag, put the electronics down.
Different bins. It's too long. I don't got time for the travel.
Jay, you just got done with a long road trip. What was the worst thing about that travel day?
The worst thing is that you get out of your groove, so you can't wake up, get your protein shakes or your vitamin shakes, or in my case, my vegetable stuff.
Yo, you and Mike.
You start eating all crappy, and then you can't sleep again, and you got the runs.
That is him and Mike, man. Always on that protein grind. Last man standing.
I'm eating a mango right now.
Last man standing. By the way, let me get the outfit looking all fresh real quick. Papa Hex, tell me, what do you hate most about traveling? What do you despise on travel days?
I love traveling.
Oh, he's different. Yeah, he's different.
I hate how, can I just be
blunt, be honest.
I hate how long it takes to get from point A to point B.
Okay. Now, do you like planes more, or do you like road trips, or?
I like planes more because they get you quicker. As a victim of my schedule, I have to make sure that I take the shortest possible travel day ever.
That if I want to love my travel days, go with Hex. They're gonna be short, sweet, and complete, baby. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy OpTic Proofy, and I'm gonna bring you a big moves traveling little video today. Talk about my travels to the OpTic house, my future travels to events doing the analyst desk, and just pretty much my entire process of whenever I do travel, like what I go through and what I have to do and how much stress I'm usually putting my mom through whenever I'm going to events. The first thing I'm going to start with, I think, is the drive down to the OpTic house. Oh man, I was so flustered. The morning of, I think my brother wanted to leave by 8 a.m. I know you don't have to be on time, because it's not a flight. It's not like you're losing money if you're not on time to drive down with your bro, but I don't want to waste his time, and I definitely didn't want him to get stuck in traffic coming back. You know, I woke up maybe, 2 hours before we had to leave. It was a horrible idea. I'd left so much stuff at home that my mom's actually shipping down here to me, so I don't recommend you guys getting ready the morning of travel days, which is what I always seem to do. I don't know why. But I feel like my brain is fresh. I know what I packed that morning. Sometimes when I pack the day before or something like that, I won't completely remember everything that I put in my luggage when I wake up. So it makes me have to do like a double check and make sure I have everything still. And I don't know, it just seems like it's a longer process for me. But you know, I like waking up the morning of, just getting everything done at one time and then hitting the road. So, you know, I woke up 2 hours before, I'm flustered, I'm trying to toss everything in my suitcase, I'm taking apart my desk from my room and whatnot, and I feel like the best thing about my entire packing was the fact that I found my Xbox One. I know that's pretty funny. I haven't played Xbox One in forever. So I finally found my Xbox One. I'm extremely happy about that. That was like the biggest plus to the entire travel day. Now the bad stuff was the traffic. It was supposed to be a 4-hour drive. It ended up being like 5.5 hours. When I got here, I was like, man, this is equivalent to a flight to Cali. Like, I'd be in Cali right now. Like, actually, I'd be a little bit further than Cali. 5.5, it's like a 5-hour flight for me to get to Cali. But you know, we finally got here. You know, my brother met all the guys in the house. He loves the house, by the way. He's extremely happy for me. But I do gotta say, for any type of traveling experience, like if you guys aren't, like if there's someone that's not a music fan that's watching this, become a music fan for one. But music saves lives, man. Like, let me tell you, like, being stuck in traffic and not being able to move around and do anything, and you're just stuck in the stationary seat, music takes your mind off so much, man. Like, regardless of what it is, whether it's traveling, whether you're just going through a rough time, or whether you just want to boost your happy time by playing great music and just making those the best times ever, like, music really, man, just is such a relatable thing, man. It hits so, like, there's so many different types of music that just hits so many other people, and it really helped me with this road trip. And on top of that, you know, my brother is taking me to my new house, you know, that's in another state. So it was good to just jam out with him the whole ride up and have that quality time, that 5.5 hours of just more bonding between me and my bro. So, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing that the drive was so long, you know. I got some good quality time in with my bro, so I'm happy about that. Hey baby, hey Mikey, my into my baby.
What's goody there, my duo?
So, what gets Mikey's blood boiling on travel days? What does he hate about travel days? Like I told Bose, mine is literally that feeling in the back of your head like, man, I'm forgetting something. Something's not with me right now. I'm gonna have to go back and get it. That's my thing about traveling that I hate the most. What do you hate, Mikey?
It's easy. It's actually very easy.
Ooh.
They don't give us a parachute. You know what I'm saying? I've been trained for these things.
Yo, this is why I love Mikey, bro.
They don't give you a parachute.
This is exactly why I love Mikey. He just blew me away.
Like the flight or fight, they give you no fighting chance. Like you just don't have a parachute. And like
So just like, here's that.
who's been trained, like I want to have that thing jump out.
They're like, here's the verge of death. Here's an oxygen mask.
And that's it. That's what I like.
I feel you. Especially with the man that was able to flip out of the plane for the first time ever in OpTic gaming.
Right out the club.
That's what we do. Boom. I'm gonna talk about the pros of being in the house. You know, it's a new environment. It's a fresh start. I'm motivated by these guys, and I think that is the best part about me being at the OpTic Scuff House. Is I have all these creative minds in one household. Ideas will literally just be bouncing off of us daily, and you know, whenever I might need one of them to just hop in my video with me, or whenever they might have a cool idea that includes me, it is just that easy to do the videos together, and I'm extremely happy about that. And it pushes us all to be better people. For example, if you're in a house where no one's on top of their stuff and everyone's kind of being lazy, it's because everyone's being affected by what they see next to them. If I come to the house, you know, and I start working hard, you know, maybe that someone else sees what I'm doing, and then they're like, all right, I see him doing that, and maybe I need to do more. You know, Proof's in his room editing videos right now, doing his thing. Okay, I mean, you know what? I got free time. Let me go to my room and start editing things. In my opinion, you are a product of the people you surround yourself with. So if, like I said, if everyone in your house is being lazy, in my opinion, you're gonna end up becoming a lazier person. If everyone in your house is rising to the occasion and exceeding expectations, in my opinion, you eventually will exceed your own expectations and start being more productive in your life as well. So that is definitely a big pro to being in the house, just constantly challenging opinions and constantly having that reinforcement of ideas and never slowing down and continuing to grind until we can't grind no more. So that is what I'm going to be most happy about, and I feel like benefiting the most from, as well as I'm not that, you know, computer literate, and I'm not that smart when it comes to editing, but guess what? There are people in this house who are, and just another example of you are a product of the people you hang out with. I'm going to become good at editing. I'm going to become better at making videos. So it's just a win-win situation. The cons of, you know, moving would be saying bye to everyone. You know, I'm gonna miss my mom. My grandma was literally bawling when she was saying bye to me. I told her, I'm like, Mom, like, Grandma, I'm literally not that far away. Like, you're gonna see Jonathan later today after he just dropped me off. You know, I'm like, but it's my grandma. In her eyes, I'm always gonna be her little baby. And honestly, you know, it was nice though at the same time. Like, it's relieving to see that much love just given to you. Like, my grandma's my world. My family's my world. Like, anybody who knows me, I'm just a really big family person. Like, I'd do anything for the people that lived with me, you know, which was my mom, my grandma, my sister, and my brother. So, and my puppies. I'd do anything for my puppies too. Like, come on now, puppies are family. You guys know that. But yeah, my grandma got, you know, really sad. You know, we did the extra long hug when I didn't really know when to let go because, you know, she wasn't letting go of me. So it was just like, it was just a really sad moment. I got to talk to her on the phone. She only speaks Spanish. I'm not that well of a Spanish speaker, but I think we just go off feelings, me and my grandma. Like, she can tell, like, the love is in the air. I can tell, like, the love is in the air. And, you know, that's my baby. So that was probably one of the hardest things, was saying bye to my family. Another thing is saying bye to my friends. One thing that definitely pops in my head when I move away from home is that I'm missing out at my hometown. Like, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, maybe my friends will hit up the group text and be like, yo, like, let's meet here for the surprise birthday party for Andrew, and I'm just like, man, should I be at that surprise party? No, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm at the OpTic Scuff house. I'm working. Like, you know, they're doing their thing. I'm gonna see them eventually in life. But that is a constant idea that pops in my head, is that maybe I'm missing out on a good time, a fun time, because I'm not with them. And usually when I go back to home in Michigan, I'm not missing much. My friends are pretty much doing the same things they were doing when I left. We pick up right where we left off every single time, and it's really not a problem. I think it took me a few times of leaving home and going back to actually get that in my head that, man, you just gotta do you, focus on yourself, and everything will fall into place. Don't worry about other people, perfect your own craft, find out what you like to do, and it's kind of cool. You know, I'm gonna be having new experiences here. I've already played my first ping pong game. I've been outside playing catch. They're teaching me this new game called like Spike the Ball or something like that, and it was honestly lit. Like, I could tell it's so much fun. Like, everyone in the house already knows how much energy I have, so anytime they want to do any fun mini games or activity, you better believe you throw your boy in the equation, because I'm trying to have some fun. And that's just like another thing that I'm gonna enjoy about being in the house, is just doing new things with new people and having those experiences and making the best memories. Like, this is my first time meeting Aaron, and honestly, I think I've hung out with him maybe the most out of everyone so far. Of course, granted, it's only been like 2 or 3 days, but like, man, I go in there and snack on his hot Cheetos, sit in his room, watch him play Kingdom Hearts, like, talk about girls, like, you know, what we do, you know? So it's been a fun time. Like, I can't really complain at all. Another thing is, you have so much more responsibilities. Like, I've never went to my own dentist appointments. I've never done my own doctor's appointments. I haven't been cooking for myself. I don't do my own laundry. I occasionally wash dishes, but these are all things that I for sure have to step up to the plate and start doing. I don't think anyone wants to be my dad or take care of me, so that is another con, I would say. That is not a pro. Actually, we'll call it a pro con, because I do need to step up to the plate and start doing stuff for myself. I just don't want to. So I think that would be a pro con, just in between. We'll just put that in the middle. But yeah, it's gonna grow me up. It's gonna make me realize that I gotta start doing shit on my own and take care of myself. Lastly, I don't recommend you guys travel like me. I don't think you should wake up the day of and start packing. Maybe pack your stuff 2 or 3 days before. Like I said, for me, it's a work in progress. You know what I mean? Like, I'm packing everything that morning, so I know exactly what I threw in my bag. I feel like if I do it a day before or 2 days before, I'll literally forget what I threw in my bag and have to double check and repeat a process. And that's just pointless. But anyways, guys, I hope this video helps you guys with your traveling or any big moves you might be doing real soon. But if it doesn't, you probably listened to my advice and tried to pack the same morning of your travel day. Yo, Nick, honestly, traveling sounds like the worst idea ever once laying in his bed. I personally wouldn't want to go nowhere. But when you do have to go somewhere, fuck yeah, dude, this pillow, look at it. Just sinks right in. Deadass just sunk right in perfectly.
Fuck the question.
Right? What do you like about staying home? No, I'm joking. What's the one thing you hate about traveling, man? I think Hitch said he hates packing whenever he has to come back home. Mine was, I hate that idea in my head, like I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's what I hate.
I forget at least one thing every time I travel.
And then Mike said security, which I fucking agree with, bro.
Of course,
I get
Mike
nervous.
says security.
I get nervous with security, dog. For real. Yeah. I know I don't have nothing on me or nothing wrong, but I just be like,
they got dogs there sniffing you.
Right? In the line. Right when you're going through, they be sniffing the shit out you, giving you the finger swipes. Yo, you be thinking you did some shit.
Dude,
they know something we don't know.
When I went to Germany, first time traveling like across the fucking ocean.
Dude, fuck that. I had to take trains in Germany.
I got pulled aside at the TSA, and I forget what they did. They like wiped my hands, and then they pulled me in a separate fucking. Did
they do the cotton swab thing? And you're like, where they like do the cotton swab in your throat to see if you got the flu?
In the fucking. I'm like looking down at you like, dude, they pulled me.
I keep looking at this camera too.
They checked all my bags. They pulled me in a room and like questioned me.
What?
Yeah, it was me and 2 security guards.
And you're out of country, so I know you at that point you're thinking I'm about to be locked away under a whole law set that I don't even know.
It was for no reason.
So that would be my biggest thing I'd hate about traveling if I was Nick, is randomly getting screen tested.
Yeah, that was weird.
The random selection. I want to know how you guys pick the people that you select to just test like that.
Yeah,
like what qualifications? Because I don't understand, man. You go after some women, then you go after some dark dudes, and then you go after
the redhead.
Yeah, it's like, come on, like what do you guys look for whenever you just randomly test people?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they probably just have to get a certain amount of day or fucking something.
Right.
No, my least favorite is the Uber to the airport and then flying.
Oh
just like
my God.
Just the time it takes.
Especially
to get from here to there.
And then when if you miss your flight, bro, how bad does that ruin your day? For me, if my flight is ruined, I'm not getting another flight.
I'm not
staying at a voucher hotel.
Every time I travel, I miss at least one. Either the one there or the one back.
Yo, this boy Bo's missed his flight home from my house after he had to get up completely out of his sleep to turn his phone off from ringing the alarm. I've never seen I was like, dude, I go back to sleep if I'm still laying down and turn my alarm off. But he actually had to full body get up, turn the alarm off to then go back laying down to miss his flight.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, that's next level.
That sounds like Bo's, yeah.
But alright, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you, Nick. Now you guys know what the squad likes and dislikes about traveling. I don't think anyone liked anything, though.
There's not much positivity. Besides actually getting there and fucking...
And get on the way, right?
Drinking.
Yes. And your blood gets thinner on the flights, yo. You be feeling nice. If you like this video, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to keep it PG. And as always, the proof is in the pudding. Later, guys.